What's the stupidest thing someone has argued with you about? 1. My father, in his 80s, had a heart attack and fell over in the snow. He broke his ankle and was in the hospital for an extended period. My mother could not be convinced that he did not do this on purpose to get out of a holiday that he wasn't too keen on. He had a effing heart attack. You can't just decide to have one to get out of something. 2. I almost got into a fistfight with my best friend explaining the difference between a square and a rectangle. 3. I work at student loans, and if you have a child under 18 and your household income is under a certain amount, you're eligible to receive a grant to help with childcare. A woman comes in, and I tell her with her income, she can receive said grant. She says she doesn't want it. I tell her it's a grant that she'll never have to pay back, unlike her tuition fee and maintenance loan. She doesn't want it because her child is 13 and can handle herself. I say I understand but explain that it's offered to everybody in the threshold, so it's basically free money to help people with children. She doesn't want it. In the end, I ask her, if I offered you $2,000, which you would never have to pay back, if you could prove your child is dependent on you, would you take it? She says, yes, obviously. I say, that's what the childcare grant is. She doesn't want it. 4. One that comes to mind is at my high school graduation. Our school photographer took a really good candid photo of this girl smiling up at the sky. I think we had just thrown our caps up there. They put it on the homepage of the school website. A different girl I know swore the picture was of her, when it was clearly someone else. It was sad and funny at the same time. She said, they put this great picture of me on the website. We politely pointed out that it wasn't her. Nope. She was convinced it was her and wouldn't believe us. It was bizarre. 5. I watched a couple break up over whether or not a chicken could be a pet. They got into this extremely heated argument, which led to them hitting each other. Eventually, both of them turned to me and asked for my opinion. I said, why couldn't a chicken be a pet? I've seen videos of people having chickens as pets. The girl got angry at my answer and had to go have a smoke to calm down. After that, she refused to talk to me because I sided with him. 6. Someone I work with said if they can't see drops of water on or coming from something, then it isn't wet. I got a damp cloth and asked if it was wet. No, there aren't any drops coming from it. So I wrung it out and got more water out of it. They didn't want to argue anymore. 7. He claimed that when you cut down a tree, it immediately releases all the carbon dioxide it has ever absorbed, hence, trees are useless at carbon sequestration. 8. My mother has argued with me over whether we are currently arguing. 9. That filtering water is unnecessary and that dumping all our waste into the rivers is fine because the water cycle takes care of it. 10. Someone refused to believe that my brother and I are not identical twins, we're fraternal twins. Their argument was that we looked the same, so we had to be identical. I tried to tell them that it wasn't something you can disagree with because it's effing science, but they weren't having that.